Where does meditation come from? Do you know where it comes from initially?
Well, if you Wikipedia meditation, you'll find out there are many kinds of meditation. Meditation has been something that's been around for 6,000 years. Who was the first one to sit in silence, in solitude? I can't answer that. But thank goodness that it is something that is there for all of us to tap into. And again, there are many forms. I like to keep it simple because I think when it's simple, it's something you'll do every day. I think meditation allows you to develop a relationship within yourself and with our Creator. People spend time in prayer. People spend time in quiet reflection in nature. And that process is culturally not at the forefront in North America, where in other cultures this is a daily expected process.
How do you think we could get to that point in our culture where this is a daily expected process?
I think taking the mystical label off of it, and I think incorporating, simplifying it, ABC. It's as simple as allowing your breath to calm and center you.
So, what are your simple steps? If you had to just spell them out, ABC, what are those steps?
I'd be glad to share those
Okay.
steps. For me, it's picking the same time and the same place every day. Now, that's going to be different for everybody. For me, I like starting my day with meditation before my feet ever hit the floor. Because once you're up, you have other interruptions that can happen and you have other things that can distract you. When I start my day with meditation, it's simply starting with cleansing breaths.
Okay.
And a cleansing breath is very simple and can be done at any time during the day. It's an inhale through your nose and an exhale. The exhale is always longer and a little more forcibly given because we're releasing that negative energy. We're inhaling the serenity, we're exhaling what we no longer need. 3 breaths slows your heart rate, slows your breathing, brings down your blood pressure, and puts you in that space. I think when you start your day from that place, I kind of liken it to the fact when you're on an airplane and they tell you the oxygen masks are going to drop. What do they tell you? Put yours on first.
Right.
So I think meditation allows you to become that more better self. You're giving your better self to others.
How does meditation help the brain?
I think it creates a space where the brain can follow pathways that we don't normally ask it to. We're not asking it to do anything because in simple terms what meditation is about, and Deepak Chopra says it so perfectly, meditation is about lengthening and expanding that space between your thoughts. If you are giving your brain that downtime, that helps you to refocus, reboot, reharmonize. I think it's so important. You can even do a meditation where maybe there's a concern or something that you've been thinking about. You can meditate on that thought and maybe intuitively feel you have a better answer or a better handle on what your choices may be. The only thing that's constant in life is change. How we react to change and pressure and stress is the only thing that we can control. Nobody's perfect, but I think meditation and natural stress reduction maneuvers, such as cleansing breaths, tapping, and alternative breathing, all help you in a point where you choose to either react in, I can handle this, I'll get through it, or I'm going to stress and freak out. All that adrenaline, all that cortisol, when you are in a constant state of that hamster wheel stress, can be very detrimental to your body.
You teach and you do guided meditations for a large group of people. What transformations do you see in those groups of people or in the individuals that participate?
Well, first of all, I was so happy to see that the community is ready for guided meditation. When we started this out, there was very little time to advertise, and my first class that I taught had 50 people come from the
wow.
community. I was so pleased to see not only did I have those groups stay in the larger numbers, but they actually brought family and friends. They brought their mats, they brought their pillows, they were ready to relax, they were open to receive. So I think it's very healing for all of us to be able to share that with one another.
That is terrific.
My challenge when I do a class on a monthly basis is to give it 10 minutes a day, every day, for a month.
A month, okay.
And once you do that, it becomes a habit. I have people come back and tell me they see changes in days. I have people come back and tell me they felt a change during that initial guided meditation with me. I think it's something that restores your soul and restores your spirit, and who doesn't need that? I think that quiet time is a state of being that allows you to develop that connection with the divine, that connection with love, and loving yourself is the number one thing I think people have to reach for. The longest connection sometimes is between here and here, and I think meditation allows you to strengthen that connection and again deepen that connection with the divine. But I think the phrase, taking it from the Beatles, all you need is love, and I think that it starts with loving yourself so that you have a better self to give to others, and I think meditation is a huge part of that.